It's called
Where we heading? Kim.
Dad. Listen to the sound of the sea. We are at Walpole Bay Tidal Pool, which the tide's in, so you can't see the tidal pool, but it's there.
It's beautiful. It's, the largest tidal pool in Europe.
I didn't know that.
There you go.
It's so special.
So, Kim, it's Christmas Day. Happy Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to Where Are We Heading?
Yes, where are we headed?
The podcast where we walk and talk and try and figure out this labyrinth of life. Is that too much now?
No,
I just said it how many times.
I just forgot that there was a camera here. I just saw my face. How do we get rid of it?
I love that. Yeah, we don't normally see our faces on the screen of the camera. I think that will turn off soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, we are reflecting, and I am shattered.
Yes.
As usual.
Fair.
But I've been having a lot of circular moments.
Okay.
At the moment. I don't know if it's just that time of year, but I don't know, how do you feel this time of year? Do you get sentimental, or you just can't wait for January? Do you just want Christmas to be over? Is Christmas your favourite time? What's the vibe for you?
So I never celebrated Christmas when I was young.
Of course.
I am
I love this
of Jewish faith. Yes. So
Dan's got a lovely blue.
I didn't need to do that because we can anyway.
So if you're listening, Dan's got a lovely blue jumper that says Happy Hanukkah.
It was given to me by a friend of mine, right, in Thailand, who found it in a charity shop in Thailand.
Standard.
Right. It's Happy Hanukkah, but with Christmas decorations on it. It's very confused.
It's inclusive.
It is. I love it.
It's a inclusive time.
I'm very grateful for it. Thank you, Florian. How am I this time of year? I do get a bit of right, I've got to sort my shit out. A very start a school term where you want to write with the same pen in the same style.
Right.
Did you ever have that at school? I used to just change my handwriting style and the colours of my pens every day. Start term.
So I just changed my whole personality. Yeah. New pencil case, new name.
So yeah, I get a bit all right, let's try and not sort of what's that, New Year's resolutions. I never try and do that really. But it's more, let's make a plan. Let's have think about my ambitions, my goals for this year. Think about what I could do a little bit better. But I do reflect, but I try not to reflect too much because I try not to have regrets for things that I've done. Yeah. Because I try to give myself that space of believing that if I felt that was the right thing to do at that moment in time, then that's the right thing to do.
Sometimes you did your best with the information and the skills and tools you had at the time.
Exactly. And hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. But
I try not to use it.
It's great. I try to use it where I can.
I just think, so I never used to celebrate as a kid. And then Jane, my wife, my lovely wife.
Big up Jane, who designed our logo.
Designed our logo.
I know, guys. Designed by Jane. Have you not pitched that company name? Designed by Jane.
I did, but she didn't like it. Christmas is her favourite time of year.
Oh, mate.
She loves the winter, and we've got a lovely tree which is decorated beautifully, and just lots of presents. And we always have friends Christmas, so we always have early in the morning. Always have friends over.
Where's that come from? We always have friends. Hysterically laughing at the friends. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's a lovely time of year. I love it. I do like it.
What about you? You can say if you're don't touch the wound. But so plans Christmas without your dad?
Yes.
Is that okay to do?
I didn't think about it.
Until now.
It's been it's going to be sad. My dad used to dress up as Santa and do Secret Santa, and It's like just like
What are they doing?
a really bad performance. I'm Santa. Like
I'm definitely Santa.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
it wasn't Santa, why would I keep saying I'm Santa?
But and he'd pretend not to know anyone's names,
Okay.
which I think was a faux pas because surely Santa knows who people are.
That's a lot of names to learn, though, to be fair, Dan.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's gonna be really sad. Really sad. It's gonna be strange.
Yeah.
But I haven't really. Yeah, don't know.
You don't need to know.
I like. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be sad. I'm missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your thing with Chris?
What's my thing? Thing. I'm just trying to decode. I'm like, what's your theory, Christmas? My thing.
Sorry, we must explain that it's Christmas morning and I have drunk a bit. No, I haven't because I haven't drunk since last Christmas.
Whoa.
Yeah. Sobriety.
That's my last drink. That's amazing.
Yeah. Apart from one tipple of whiskey to celebrate my dad's life.
That's totally.
Just get up the whiskey.
It's amazing. A whole year of just a bit more clarity, right?
I don't know. Like, I mean, the next day, the next day is great. Like, not having the hangover is great because, like, I mean, you're saying about how tired you were.
Yeah.
Tired as it is, I really don't
need to add any extra.
That's great, but everything else, like, honestly, I can't say, like, I don't miss alcohol. Alcohol's like has its time and place.
Yeah.
And I don't think I feel any healthier without it. But maybe that will come, or maybe I would have been a disaster if I would be drinking. Who knows?
Drink is a funny one. Obviously, with the chat we had with Tara Austin.
Yeah.
And she was looking at like the rankings of what the most harmful substances were, and alcohol being at the top of them. I don't know. I think about the role that. Well, I was actually thinking about this New Year's because lots of people were asking what you did for New Year's.
Yeah.
I've realised that like I've stopped orientating my New Year's around alcohol.
Yeah, nice.
And she said to you, I was like, I really don't want to spend another New Year's waking up hungover on a friend's sofa.
Yeah. Like
wake up on like 1st of Jan and just be like, oh. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like it's not right for me at the moment.
Yes. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and the stains on the t-shirt and something like that.
I think when you know you're not 100%, I think sometimes for me, relying a lot on alcohol is a lot. It's dopamine. My ADHD. It's the sugar. It's the and how it enables me to socialize when my battery is empty.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when my battery's empty, the last thing I should be doing is ignoring my whole body, spirit, and social energy, and being like, force me to go out and force me to have fun. But I've realized that my New Year resolution, I guess I'm doing it, is to kind of not be so hard on myself and actually not have these hardcore deadline and plans because 2 years ago, like my life changed a lot drastically at this time.
Yeah.
To the point that like my body has a physical reaction this time of year. This time, 2 years ago, my marriage ended, and a year ago I got really bad vertigo around this time, and then that happened again this weekend.
Wow. And
I was like, I was trying to think of like when the last time I had it. I looked at the calendar and I sort of checked my WhatsApp message, and I was like, it's down to the same weekend.
That's wild.
And I was like, that's nuts. So I realized it's my body's way of being like, I remember this was horrible, and I'm just going to take a minute to go back there. And I don't know why it needed to do that. My brain and my body needed to do that, but I just let it pass. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to have the weekend in. And I think it was my body and my mind were saying, I just need you to stop and just reflect for the weekend.
Okay.
Like, I need you to just not fill this weekend with loads of shit. We're going to make you feel a bit nauseous and dizzy and like you're drunk. But we just need you just to take a minute, because I realized, this time last year, I had so many ambitions for the year just past. And the main thing I achieved was just getting 5% better every day.
Yeah.
And I was
or
like,
even 1%.
Yeah, or even 1%. And it's like, that was my work last year, was working towards trying to find a healthier balance in life and try and learn how to be kinder to myself and more compassionate to myself, and how to build, well, we say build a life worth living. I say that as a DBT thing,
Okay.
which is dialectical behavioural therapy, which is a course I did a couple of years ago. I've really just learnt to I had to slow down, otherwise I'm just going to just keep burning out over and over and over again. My New Year's resolution is to just let myself enjoy living.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And, work, do things that I'm proud of, get stability, like financially, emotionally, but know that things that I thought would take 2 months have taken 2 years.
Right. Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm knowing that now. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm using so much energy panicking about not being further enough ahead in my career, in my personal life. So I'm like, you're just going to have to just be present and live a wholehearted life and just let the rest figure itself out, because willing it to rush it forward is just prohibitive.
You're setting your own targets and your own sort of what am I trying to say? You're putting that on yourself, right? That time. Like no one else is saying to you, you should be further along, or you should be here, or that. These are targets that you're setting yourself.
Well, I guess sometimes.
Or you feel like.
No, it is me. Because it's comparison. It's a little bit of, society. It's a little bit of patriarchy. It's everything rolled into one. But all it does is paralyze you, because you're paralyzed with fear. Like, what if any move I make is wrong?
Yeah.
And then you don't really make any moves. And you want to have the guts to make the big moves when you need to,
And it's got to be at some point as well about the journey rather than the...
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
So do you feel that this is the way that you've been living for the past year? Or do you feel like this is something that you're realising now that you're taking into next year?
Ooh, I feel like I've been getting there. I feel like I've had an enforced... Every time I've been like, cool, big plan, my body's gone, think again. It swipes my legs from under me. So I'm like, instead of the constant up and down, why don't I just accept and lean into when people ask me, oh, can you do this project, can you do this thing? I'm like, I can't right now, but maybe in 3 months. So I'm just going to start to learn to be like, hey, I can't do that. Good luck with that project. Because then all it happens is 3 months later, people come around and go, oh, you said you might be open to doing that thing. And you're like, I still can't do anything. And then it just makes me feel like a failure. Because I'm like, in 3 months' time, I haven't improved. You're like, no, this is just you now.
Right.
This is you now. You can't do all the things that you used to do because it made you sick. Yeah, I was addicted to work. I used work to numb myself, as escapism and as a perspective of my self-worth. I used to go above and aboard. I can never say that.
Above and beyond.
Above and beyond. And give everything 150% and have zero left for me at the end of the day. So I'm like, until I learn to manage that, I need to not take on other stuff and it's difficult because it affects you financially.
Mm-hmm.
And it affects you just a general sense of achievement and I guess work satisfaction as well.
Feel that.
Doing lots of things that normally I would be doing stuff and people would be going, well done, or your day mattered. I do work and think, but I'm not necessarily working on things that I'm really passionate about because I'm scared of letting anyone down.
Yeah.
I'm scared of failing.
Is that something that you're going to work on?
Yeah, but also I need to find a way to work on the things that I love without it completely exhausting.
Yeah, I do see that and feel that when you constantly over deliver
and overcommit,
that wears you down over time. And then when you try and reduce it and have something a bit more stable, you're like, oh, am I actually putting in enough? Because you're comparing yourself to when you put in way too much.
Yeah.
And that definitely affects the job satisfaction, especially I think for neurodiverse people, because we're so used to sort of masking and having to do extra to kind of get to the point where neurotypical people probably are.
Yeah, you're doing extra to try and hope nobody notices how much you're really struggling.
Right.
So you're like, I'm going to try and make this look really easy. It's really hard.
And you feel like that's what you have to do to do something well.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is, especially when you get older. I think you hone your craft, you work out the things that you want to do and you can do well. And I think this is the first stage, perhaps going back to shedding, of realizing that you can get rid of a lot of stuff to be able to achieve what you really want. You don't have to do everything.
And I think there's like an element of like, when the universe sees you start being like, this, not this, it's like, oh, cool. I get the program now. I get what you're going for. So the things, if I start saying no to some things that are tempting because they are security, but I know they're not like it aligned with like my well-being goals, and then like some other opportunities open up because it's made space for it. And I believe in that sort of, I guess, law and attraction. I'm basically attracting and being open to more things that align with where I'm at now, because I'm just saying I'm not available to other things. So I'm hoping something else will appear, because it's scary saying no to something when you have nothing else on the table.
So much, yeah, of course.
Like,
but then you've got
it's just such a stupid idea potentially.
So you've got to be true to yourself, right?
Yeah, there's that, but it's in line with like being true to yourself, and then
Being sensible.
the realities of financially looking after yourself and your commitments and things. But there's got to be basically I have no choice. There has to be another way.
Yeah.
Because the way I went before, it ended up me basically being signed off for months.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. There's no point trying to push myself into that system, because I know it just ends up me not being able to work.
Do you feel like that's it then? Like do you feel like, because we've both read up about burnout, that once you're burnt out, you can't achieve the same sort of intensity as before? Or do you think
you're meant to?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that you can't, well, maybe it is that you can't, but maybe it's just that you're just not meant to. So you're forever sort of slowed down now. But I guess, how does it work with athletes if they mentally or physically burn out?
They
bounce back?
They have a very short career, really, don't they? Like, you probably
say that to Lucy Bronze.
Well, you probably, like, majority of professional athletes probably have a career of like 10 years.
Again, to Lucy Bronze.
What would Lucy Bronze say?
Oh, the news.
Lucy. Yeah.
Breaking news.
She said, "Fuck off."
No, I'm just, yeah. I think a lot of people have longer careers now in the athletic fields, but yeah, I think what inspires me is that lots of people are being a lot more open about the realities of what it's like running businesses, being entrepreneurial, and that really comforts me from hearing about other people's burnouts or other people's struggles with just like, managing well-being alongside feeling like you're always not achieving enough. But I feel kind of comforted. I feel like there is a bit of a turnaround happening. I've supported a friend recently who's kind of going through the heights of burnout right now. And it was like looking at myself 2 years ago. And actually, I was with them for a long period of time. And I actually just take a little break during the day. I went home for a bit. So I was so triggered.
Wow.
It was like looking at myself. And at one point I found myself getting sort of a bit frustrated and a bit angry, because I was like, just rest. I was trying to convince them to take some time off work, because they're an entrepreneur, they run their own business, and they were sort of coming and going, and ahhing about it, and I was like, it was just like I was screaming at myself 2 years ago, and I was like, it's not going to do her or me any good being here now. So I kind of went home, and I was a bit like, oh, why am I so pissed off? And I was like, I'm not pissed off at her, I'm pissed off that I had to go through all of this, and now she has to go through all of this. I'm just pissed off that this happens to us, especially as like women who just hold everything until we just collapse. And but it's like that is the breaking point, because then you're like, everything has to be different from here, and it has changed my whole life. So if I hadn't had my life changed so much and we realized things can't go on the way they were. Like I don't have a lot of the key milestones like career-wise or personally right now, but I'm actually really happy.
That's amazing.
Whereas before I would, I could have loads of high career moments and I'd be miserable.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it's not enough, it's never enough. And right now I'm like, I'm so grateful for like my health, so grateful for the self-awareness I have. I'm so grateful that by some miracle, like things financially are okay. Right now it's not easy. And I'm having to manage my anxiety a lot because I don't have this like secure like stream of income right now. But I'm having to lean into like worrying myself to death. It's not the answer either. So I'm like, I've got no choice but to go with the tide.
And how are you managing your anxiety?
Meditation's been really helpful.
Yeah, you did a course.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, with Letty Mitchell.
Letty.
At Body by Letty on Instagram. Yeah, that was a six week meditation course, which really helped me get it to more of like I won't say daily practice. That was my aim. I'm probably averaging like every other day now. So maybe like 3-4 times a week.
That's good.
Which was great. And it just really helps. It's like brushing you brush your teeth in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like just brushing your brain in the morning. So I'm just getting out all of the gunk. And it just helps. It's just sort of like, it just helps clear the path a little bit, pathways like thought processing wise. It just helps me be a bit more self-reflective. But no, my brain is like a ping pong machine, like when I meditate. But it's just a lot of acceptance. So it's like, I accept that the next 10 minutes is going to be like random, like, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say that reference because I don't think that's the right reference. But yeah, it's random. But like, if you accept this is how I meditate, I think some people think meditation is like you experience enlightenment in the first 3 times you've done it, and then you're floating in your living room, and you're like, no, sometimes it's just 10 minutes of being like, what am I thinking about that? Let's concentrate. What am I thinking about that? Let's concentrate. What am I thinking about that? Oh, you just accept it and go, cool, I'm going to come back. It's going to come back. So that's been super helpful. And knowing like how anxiety manifests in my body, there's the things that help with that, like cold compresses, exercise is my medicine.
Yes.
I've learned to take that really seriously now. When I don't exercise, I literally feel like I'm going nuts.
It makes such a difference, doesn't it? But do you still find exercise quite a challenging thing to start? Like if you wake up one morning, like, can't be bothered, or do you just know the power of it? So you're like, doesn't matter, just motivated.
I'm like almost there. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
If I think of music as medicine, working out as medicine, like sometimes I have to force myself to like do music as well. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes you have to force yourself to do things that you love.
Yeah.
So I've kind of learned now that like without those things, I'm not actually fully myself. So that's really helped motivate me. And I have Post-it notes everywhere in my house reminding me of the things that are important to me. And it's like, I've got 5 Post-it notes in my bedroom. Give and receive love. What's it? Creative exploration. These are like my 5 goals right now, and I can't remember any of them.
You don't need to because you got Post-it notes.
Financial stability. Oh, the other 2 will come to me later. Cool. There's like 5 pillars that I'm working towards right now.
Like sort of manifestation type thing?
Like, mental clarity.
Yeah.
The 5th one has lost me. But yeah, so it's just a reminder when I'm like, actually, when I feel like, I'm failing, blah, 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 and I look at those 5 Post-it notes, I'm like, how are all 5 of those things doing? And you're like, actually, I'm working really hard on all of those. And I actually feel a lot better about all of those. I'm like, maybe everything's all right then. Like, you're not like, I'm not a financial risk right now. We're okay. I'm giving and receiving love. Like, I'm really happy with like my friendships and my family relationships right now. Always work to do, but mental clarity, I'm meditating, that's helping. It's not perfect, but I'm self-aware, I'm working on it. What is it? Financial? I'm going to forget all of them. This is a really boring list to go through. I'll cut this bit out. Financial Oh yeah, creative exploration. Yeah, I am exploring creativity. I'll never remember the fifth one.
Fifth one was like make a fifth one.
Hang out with Dan.
Hang out with Dan. Do the podcast.
Yeah.
Which for me, the podcast has been such a savior this year.
Oh yeah, I'm so grateful for this anchor.
But yeah, so that's where you are right now.
That's where I am right now, and I'm heading into a similar place.
Well, that's good because you're happy there.
Yeah, I'm quite content with I'm just being authentic.
Yeah. I'm
just working on myself and trying to be like accepting of myself every day, and that's the best I've got to give right now. That's all I got. That's all the only energy I have.
I think that's amazing, and I think that's a lot for people like me to learn from people like you.
Well, I learn from you all the time. You're like a proper adult in my life. Like, how do I be more down?
Well, I've just learned it from you, so you're learning from yourself. You're learning from the mirror.
I want to sing.
Okay.
But I won't.
Like the man in the mirror. Is that what you want to say?
I was, yeah.
I was. Oh shit, we're at the end of the road.
Of the year?
Yeah.
And we're sitting at the end of the road.
How's your Christmas looking like today? Are you gonna roast a...
Today is hanging out with family. And we're turning around.
I'm just looking at the sea.
Oh, my Christmas is I'm going to be hanging out with family today, and just watching a lot of crap movies, hopefully, and just hugging the dog on the sofa and hugging.
We're gonna go for a coffee in the morning after this.
Because we're filming this on Christmas Day. So.
Right in the morning.
Yeah.
And then gonna make some roast and hopefully have time to go down the pub, just hang out at the pub.
Nice.
Family, friends.
Have a great day today, Dan.
Have a fantastic Christmas. It's definitely Christmas today.
And have a great Christmas. Anyone who's tuning in,
thanks for watching and listening.
Wherever you are, love your ways.
If you guys have any questions or comments or directions or all those kind of things, please let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah? No, but I want people to engage.
Yeah, I was just thinking we've never asked that before.
No, right?
And I just thought I would love to hear from people if anyone's enjoying this and got any thoughts on where we can take it next or plans for next year. Like where could we take the podcast next year? Could we maybe do some events? I don't know. Yeah. That's all right.
Great. All right. Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.